Hello and welcome back to Heroes of Might and Magic 3. This is our Stronghold Challenge playthrough with CragHack, with no Tier 5 spells, no Resurrection and no Animate Dead allowed. Firstly, apologies if this episode is slightly longer or shorter than the ordinary ones, but I think we should be nearing the end of the series, and I don't really want to have a short episode at the end, so I'll just keep going if we haven't finished after an hour. We've got a super simple plan today, push with CragHack and Taraxor, and see where the last AI towns are. If you have enjoyed this series so far, please do throw the video a like as it helps a lot, and subscribe if you want to see more. I still put out at least 2 videos a week. So let's get into it. Okay, so I think the first thing to do is probably to end the turn. Blue are probably going to go through my blue portal here and try and take my tower. No. Interesting, they go down to the town portal instead. I really did expect them to go through and try and take my tower town there. And orange... Okay, so we've got an orange hero that's... Mechanic growth, fine. We've got an orange hero that's coming up to attack Jabarkus in Haunt's Wind. Yeah, Jabarkus can easily defend against Nagash there. None of these heroes need to do anything, so let's just move Gerd firstly. CragHack it might be worth defending on. Yeah. Isra's going to be able to take this town fairly easily, I think. So let's just quickly double check. We're going to Lewindale. And we might as well pick up these Nixes and Snakes while we're here. We'll leave the Behemoths just in case. Fled. I mean, that's fine. He loses his army, so I'm absolutely fine with that. And then we want to be going to... just double check. I think it's Gateway. Yeah, Gateway and taking out Bertram. Okay, so Gateway. Got our movement bonus from the stables. Ah, you're kidding me. We're 1 movement shy. Fine. Let's just leave ourselves with 1 snake. Hopefully we can bait them into attacking us, but I don't think we will. But either way, let's buy the Mage Guild, see what spells we get for CragHack. But either way, then hopefully Bertram won't just run away and we'll be able to take him out next turn. It seems a real shame to waste 1200 movement points on CragHack. But at least next turn it means he'll have 3,300, so it's probably worthwhile overall. Taraxor can just move himself up through this portal. And yeah, we've actually got loads of spell points on Taraxor. Just decent knowledge and expert intelligence. I still think intelligence is really strong, by the way, even though it's got nerfed by 50% in HotA. In the base game, of course, it's plus 100% spell points, which, especially when you have things like a Magic Spring, which doubles your spell points as well, so you're sort of doubling your initial spell points and then doubling them again, you can end up with some insanely high spell point totals. I think in one of my playthroughs I ended up with nearly 2,000 spell points on one of my heroes, which it's just unnecessary and a bit ridiculous, I guess. But yeah, much as I hate wasting the points, I think we just end the turn with CragHack. Okay, so we've got a blue hero that's relatively close to us here. Relatively. Let's see what orange do. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'll take expert artillery. Ah, okay, I should have taken that fight. I didn't really think about it being orange's last possibility there. Let's move Jabarkus underground. We'll grab a few bits and pieces here. Yeah, we won't detour too much to get stats on Jabarkus because we probably don't need them. But first things first, let's make sure we actually remember to grab our army. Very important. And we should easily be able to take out Bertram. It's a shame that he's so far away, but we should be able to take him out fairly easily. I just resent using all this movement to do so. And the enemy's fled. I think that's fine. We know it's not Purple's last hero. And I guess the next thing to do is go back to Middelheim, as annoying as that is. Because I don't think we're going to have the movement to go and find out where that... Yeah, where that blue hero is. We don't. So we're going to want to do the same thing again. Just leave all our troops in the town and see if we can get some extra movement. We do risk, of course, that blue just decide to run away if we're not in the town. But that's a risk we've got to take. Let's move through a little bit on Gerd. It's a bit pointless exploring now, but hey ho, it's okay. And I think we're okay to end the turn there already. Ooh. Okay, so we've got double blue heroes around here. Let's move down with Taraxor. We don't really need these resource buildings, I suppose. So we can go through here. Actually, I'll go and get the Nixes. And Taraxor, give me a quick view air, please. Okay, so this blue hero is all the way up near our other town here. We don't know what army they have, though. And we've got the other one that's just down to the south here, which we should be able to take out. We should have plenty of movement. Yeah, 3,300, which is more than enough. It's not actually a significant army at all. But we'll just take the losses, it's not worth doing the fight. And then we want to go back to Middelheim. And pretty much just start our way back to where we were going previously. Defending those towns has cost us a lot of moves, obviously. So we've got plenty of gold, so maybe we buy the troops here. If nothing else, it means if they do pop out of nowhere and take the town, then... Or I say nowhere, out of there, I guess. And take the town, then we're not going to have too many issues. I'm guessing it is going to be an army that's big enough to take it, since they're still going towards the town. Okay, so 10 more Nixes. That's always nice. Might as well run back to town and actually upgrade these. Okay, and let's see what blue have got here. Not a hugely significant army, actually. But I still think we want to take it out. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind if they keep fleeing. Let's go back to Middelheim. And third time lucky. We're going to attempt to move off towards this unexplored area. Okay, looks like we've got a treasure area here. That's nice. No one else needs to move at this point, so let's just end the turn. Okay, looks like blue are debating whether to use movement spells. That is one thing that's been quite refreshing on this game, is that we haven't had loads of pauses where the AI are deciding whether or not to cast movement spells. They've mostly been fairly straightforward in their turns. Although, maybe not this time, I mean, it does really look like they're umming and ahhing about what to do. Okay, so we've got blue up there. It's already a dual faction army, but... Oh, we don't actually have leadership. For some reason I thought we did. Yeah, there's no real substitutes for what I've already got, unfortunately. I'm going to leave the two snakes there. Okay, Taraxor, let's go. Okay, and then we've got CragHack to move. He gets a decent amount of movement points still. Okay, so north or south? I guess north, because when we come back out of this portal, presuming that we do, of course, we can always come down to the left, or the west, and if it ends up leading to lots of other places, we can always come back to Middelheim. So I think this is good. Ah, okay. Well, it's a bit of a surprise. I wasn't necessarily expecting a purple town. We can look at this, but that doesn't actually tell us what number of towns they have, because we don't know how many towns blue have. If we view air, we can see that blue do have one town underground still. And blue have 3 towns above ground still. Wow, okay. But it does look like that was actually purple's last town. They've got a hero down in the bottom corner there. But other than that... Ah, we've got one underground there as well. Could be pretty close to where we are. That said, I think the best thing to do with CragHack is still just going to be to move on. We will buy a hero here. Loinus is actually a great hero with prayer speciality, but we're going to buy Gurnison. Let's just leave Gurnison in town. He's got a few more stats than a basic hero at least. Plus he gets a ballista, which is nice. Although I don't think you get to use a ballista when you're defending. I could be wrong there, but I don't think you do. So let's just go back through the portal. I mean, that was a much quicker detour than I was expecting. But that's all good. We're very happy to take out purple's last town for sure. Okay, and that's a complete dead end. That's fine. Presumably it's attached to this area, which has been pretty thoroughly cleared out, but I'd still like to explore it with Gerd. There's nothing else to do after all. Okay, so yeah, let's end the turn there. Hopefully this doesn't mean blue are just going to be agonising about what they're doing every turn from now on. That would be pretty irritating. But definitely gives us some impetus to finish the episode as soon as possible, so I don't have to deal with blue waiting anymore. Okay, so they've used Dimension Door, and again, and again. Okay. I guess I can just auto-combat this. There's no possible way of winning it, so that's fine. What is... Torosar's army is very beatable with what I've got on Taraxor. And Taraxor still gets a decent amount of moves, considering he's got Ogre Magi with him, which are extremely slow units. Let's grab this one attack on the way through. But we should be able to take this this town back fairly trivially. And in fact, yeah, next turn's day 7. He's going to be able to reach here, so he's definitely going to be able to reach this castle this week. In which case, let's just keep going with CragHack. Okay, we've got a chartreuse. I probably would have said green. Let's get +1 level, definitely. And we've got another tree of knowledge down here, so we were going to go north or south. We've already started going south, so let's just go for it. Ah. Well, this is working out quite well so far. Let's just take this tree of knowledge on the way past. We might as well, because we're right at the start of a level now. Yeah, we're 90,000 experience away from our next level, so we might as well just take it now. View air is a bit pointless holding on to. I think that's good though. And he should be a fairly beatable hero. I'm guessing Uland is not particularly strong. Wow, Taurusar really is though. Taurusar is an absolute beast, it turns out. Alright, well hopefully Taraxor can actually take him out. Let's see, I guess. Good, just keep doing a little bit of exploring for us. Why not? Just have a look around here. Alright, so I think we're good to end the turn. This is going to be interesting. Blue presumably are just going to sit in their town there. I'm curious to see where Taurusar goes though. Because he is really not going to be an easy hero to defeat, especially if I'm sieging him. Let's see, does he just go back into town or does he start being aggressive? Yeah, he's just going to go back into town. It'd be one hell of an army to try and defeat. I still didn't buy a spellbook on Taraxor. Yeah, that's potentially a problem. Okay, I'm fine to lose 7 Nixes. Oh, that was the whole town? Wait, wasn't there a big army in this town last turn? I'm so confused. I'm sure there was an army in this town. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure there was still, but let's see. Okay, right, we lost the last of our ogres as well, which means our Nix are now our slowest units. Which isn't too bad, actually. I guess we're going north from here. And do any of these actually need to move? Let's move Gerd. Okay, so let's move to Taraxor. Ah, I forgot to visit the +1 attack. Never mind. Okay, so I think we're good to end the turn there. Let's see. I'm pretty scared about attacking this city with Taraxor, actually. I think he's gonna absolutely wreck me. Especially Taurusar just has absolutely absurd stats. Wait, what? He's attacking me and then just fleeing. Do you know what? I'm just happy to accept that. Right. Well, okay, that's kind of the end of that threat then, I guess. Taraxor should be able to take the city without any problems whatsoever. A really weird choice from Blue, and I don't really also understand how they managed to lose that fight. They had a pretty good army, and absolutely insane stats on Taurusar. So I don't really... Okay, they're going to go through the blue portal? Yep. An important question is, can they actually reach my tower town? Probably, because they're debating whether to dimension door or not. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we did lose that town. What have they got here? Wait, it was Taurusar again. I mean, I guess that's why they fled. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Wow, Irvacious had an awful lot of artifacts for a junk hero. Let's take the 4 Archangels, why not? And if I town portal from here, I wonder where it's going to take me. I guess we just carry on. I could send CragHack back through to a town. Just have to remember which town it is. It's this one. Port Crowland. Which is actually one of our first towns. Let's pick up the Nixes and the Snacks. And we should be able to go through, take out Torosar. Oh, do you know what? I'm just going to accept the losses. I really shouldn't accept those kind of losses, but I just really couldn't be bothered to do the fight. Fine. So we now want to go back to our most recent acquisition, I think. Was the Chartreuse portal closer to our underground town? No, not really. So we want to fly back to Camden. And in fact, I'm going to grab as much movement as possible on CragHack next turn. And even more than that, I'm actually going to teleport myself to Middelheim, grab the stables bonus, then send ourselves back to Camden. It was Camden, wasn't it? Yeah, Camden. Okay, so I just need to remember to pick up my army next time, and I should have 3,300 movement points, which is great. Good, can just keep exploring a little bit for us. Oh, Gem Pond, we'll take it. And none of these heroes really need to do anything. We could pick up units with them. Got loads of Nixes available, but I just can't be bothered, really. So I think we're good to end the turn. Okay, so blue decided not to go and attack that town. That's interesting. I can't remember where the yellow teleporter actually comes out. We'll check out this army though, and we'll see if it's is significant. Okay, blue have apparently just... Oh no, they have gone through there, fine. I thought that's really strange, they've apparently just gone through that portal, but I can't see anybody. Okay, so 3,300 movement points is our actual max. I know it says 3,012 there, but that's because I've picked up the units again. It would have said 3,300 out of 3,012 at the start. Great, so we'll smack Torosar again. Losing a huge number of Nixes to this, which I can't say I'm particularly happy about. Where does this actually go? There, treasure area they've cleared out by the looks of it, that's fine. Taraxor, let's go and take this Portal of Glory, why not? Dragon Vault that they cleared but didn't take. Or I guess it could have been somebody took it, but they're no longer in the game, to be fair. So I think that's fine. We've just taken out Torosar once again. We should still have a good enough army to take out whoever comes, though. Wait, so this yellow portal was right next to a town, but I can't remember which one. So we'll check that out next time, because we forgot to look at their army. But I'm guessing it's a fairly insignificant army if they've decided not to do anything. What's Sanya got? Basically nothing. Okay, that's fine. And no, it was underground still, up here. Ufratin. Okay. And it was right near... Ah. It's this town. Let's just make sure that that's not going to get taken in that case. Okay, so we've got north, underground, and east. I think we just go east because we've already started on that path, so let's go for it. There's a Nix fort down there that nobody's taken. Have we got enough movement to take this town this turn? Yes, without any issue whatsoever. We've actually got a fair bit of spare move, so... Let's take this. That's fine. And let's get our move back again. Yeah, 300 points, so that's perfect. Alright, so we can basically just go straight back through the Siam portal, I think. Let's use our view air. We can see that we haven't got anyone near these towns, so that's good news for Taraxor. But more to the point, we want to see... This town might even be in the same area as this one that we've already taken. Possibly should have explored that a bit earlier. Where have we just taken? Ah, here. Right, okay. So yeah, I can't see any blue heroes except this one up in the top corner. So that should be no big deal. Sure, I'll fight the guards, why not? And it's got 3 angels in it. Great. One thing to note is, whilst I am picking up a stack of archangels, I will not allow myself to use the resurrection spell on them. Just out of principle more than anything. Okay, and Taraxor, finally at level 22, has picked up a spellbook. It's got spare sandals of the saint. No point using Orb of Silt, really. Sentinel Shield is probably better than... Yeah, Sentinel Shield is definitely better than the Shield of the Damned. So is Shield of Naval Glory, to be fair. Crest of Valor is a really good item, and we don't need the +1 mana anymore. And we might as well take the Shaman's Puppet too, because we don't need the gold anymore either. Okay. So Taraxor can just start making his way further on, I think. Yeah, to the Chartreuse portal. Everyone else is good where they are, so let's end the turn. Don't really have to worry much about this blue hero, because they've got a fairly insignificant army. And these dwellings were unflagged as well, which means they won't have leftover units that have been building up from anyone. Wait, did they just town portal there, or did they just come through? I'm guessing that's going to be Torosar again. No! Zubin they've got as a good hero as well, so it could be Zubin. I think that looked like wizard armor though, so that is going to be Torosar. Taraxor, let's send you through the Chartreuse portal. Let's grab your level while we're here, why not? Could go and grab another one. Nah, it's probably not worth it. Let's just be aggressive. Okay, and CragHack can get himself out of here, or should have been able to. I've just wasted all the extra movement I gained by putting my troops in the town, which is nice. And yeah, I guess let's not bother with grabbing the observatory. We've got scouting anyway, and we're going to go underground, and then Taraxor's going to go to the north. So I think we're good already. Let's just end the turn. Let's see where blue end up going, because they are teleporting all over the place, or dimension dooring all over the place, I should say. Well, or they're deciding to, by the looks of it. Ah, okay, so that was purple's last people gone. Yeah, we shouldn't really have any issues here then. Zubin's still their most powerful, but that could just be because he's got better troops than Torosar. Let's move CragHack first. Ooh, airship yard. That's always fun to find. Okay. This is again, a not super insignificant army. I mean, yeah, I don't think I should lose quite that much. That seems an insane amount to be losing. I think we can just chain lightning here. And we can kill the goldies. Yeah, let's replay this. I think everybody's probably used to it by now, but it turns out I'm not very good at playing around Berserk. I actually just don't notice the spell happen a lot of the time. And we can kill the behemoths with the Nixes. Oh great, they've opened the door for us. That's brilliant. So let's take out the dendroids. We can just move ourselves close to here, and we didn't use a spell, so we can dispel our sea serpents. Okay. Do you know what, I'm going to try this battle one more time. I think most of it's just going to be a replay. So I guess I just want to wait. Okay, he used slow, so I can actually cast this turn, which is great. Oh yeah, I don't have expert water magic. I can meteor shower here. I think I'm better off just chain lightning though. Wait, and yeah, they've slowed them, so if I just defend on my Nixes, it doesn't matter if they berserk them now. And I think no matter what I do, they could potentially still just berserk my sea serpents. Turns out no. Ah yes, because they already cast slow this turn, so we're fine. No, we won't cast a spell, we'll wait. Alright, well I guess no matter what we're just going to lose everything to Berserk, so let's just accept that, I guess. Okay. Well, we lost all of our snacks. But that's fine, I guess. Yeah, we don't even have a quick unit we can buy to increase CragHack's movement speed, so let's just get him out of here again. And Taraxol wants to be going through this green portal. Okay, not much of an army in Glade Route by the looks of it. Which, is this their last town? Oh yeah, that's not going to help us, so let's have a look at View Air. Yeah, I think this is actually Blue's last town already. So we should be okay. Let's just end the turn there, see where Blue end up. Okay, quite close to this blue portal. Alright, not 100% sure why Taurusar just decided to attack me there. Taurusar abandons your cause. Taurusar's not my hero. What? So I don't want to cast a spell because he's presumably going to berserk me. So I just want to go and hit... I think I want to hit the centaurs, because then I can just defend on my behemoths. And then it doesn't actually matter if they're berserked, so... yeah, I think this makes sense. Is Ice Bolt the best we can do for a damaging spell? Looks like it is. Right, we can't blind elementals, okay. I mean, I guess we stone skin our behemoths, I guess. And I guess we're just hoping that at some point we get through the walls, right? And might as well use Expert Fortune, I suppose. So we're definitely going to lose this fight. That's sort of no question of that whatsoever at this point. So I guess it's just about taking as much as we can out before we do. And I may even just surrender. Yeah, let's just surrender. Feels a bit painful to do, but I think that's fine. And we can just go straight up to the north with CragHack. I mean, we might end up with exactly the same problem, given that we're just going to face Taurusar again and he's going to have full mana. But let's see. Okay, so let's just end the turn. Let's see what Taurusar ends up doing. Presumably nothing. It says here that he doesn't even have an army. Oh, that's because I killed everything except his elementals. Right, okay, so they're no longer able to recruit another hero. We are, though, thankfully. So, let's grab Taraxor. Pretty nice starting army, 8 Ancient Behemoths and 43 artifacts. That will do nicely. So let's view air. I guess what I probably should have done, thinking about it, is recruit Taraxor at a town that was potentially under threat. But I'm also not sure what town that might be, because the only blue hero I can see is stuck up here. And there's one over here as well, near our underground stronghold town. So if we go to Rotunda with CragHack, we can move ourselves off up here somewhere and see if we can find this blue hero. And Taraxor, you can just start making your very slow way to another town. Okay, so let's end the turn there. Okay, week 3, day 7. We know they only have 2 heroes left. And no towns, so worst case scenario, we will finish this episode by the end of one more week. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, because blue just take forever to decide that they're not going to cast any spells, but we'll see. Again, Taraxor, let's view air. Okay, that blue hero hasn't moved at all, which is great news. And this blue hero over here has moved. So Taraxor, you want to be moving towards the green portal, because that will bring us out next to our tower town. Okay, I think we should be pretty close. Okay, we've got that blue hero coming out of the wilderness again. I think that was the really, really weak hero, though. They'll probably just suicide into my stronghold town, I'm guessing. They might come up here and try and take my fortress town, though. We'll see. Either way, though, we'll buy troops in our fortress town. We should have a fair bit built up there by now, because we haven't bought troops for several months. I guess the town hasn't really been threatened much since the early game either, which is always helpful. Yep, so shockingly, blue decided that they were going to go and take my tower town here. And one last view air. Let's check this out where CragHack is. Okay. So I think that should be fine. Yeah, I'm not going to have the movement to go and take out Astra as well, so we're going to go get back to Port Crowland. That's fine. It's a trivial fight. It doesn't even really matter at this point in the game. Yep, perfect. Okay, so CragHack's taken our last town that's needed to be taken there. Which means Taraxor doesn't have a huge amount to do. So let's go and pop him in a town. And we can get rid of Rissa at this point. She's just going to be using up brain space. Can we buy anything? No, they've bought everything to defend it. That's fine though. Oh, I forgot to buy troops at our fortress town. Hopefully that's not too big of a deal. Or one of our fortress towns. I think we might have two actually. Okay, well we killed Ufratin, so that's fine. Well done, Brissa. You've turned into a beast after one fight. And I really do think this might actually be it. So, yeah, I think we just go and track down this blue hero anyway. Yeah, this really is it. They don't have any mana, they can't do anything at all. Let's just go and take them out with CragHack, and that should be the end of the game. Great, blue has been vanquished. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated. Victory is yours. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Obviously we didn't get a huge score because it takes forever to play on this size map. But we did do okay, I think. Okay. So yeah, thanks very much for watching the series. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.